If you are feeling weak, inferior, and think you can never rise again, then this video is for you. I do not promise empty motivation. I do not say nice words just to sound good. But if you watch this whole video, you will understand one thing: why some people start from zero and still can change their life. And more importantly, how you can escape the feeling of low self-esteem that is killing you every day. This story is not about a genius. It is not about luck. It is about a person who was once seen as trash. Kabir, a roadside phone repair worker where the sound of car horns and dust never stop. He sits there, his back slightly bent, his eyes dark from many sleepless nights. In his hand is a very small cable, so thin that just a small shake can break it. And his hand is really shaking. Sweat runs down his forehead. He tries to stay calm, tries to focus, but from the other side of the table a voice hits his ears. "Hurry up. If you are this slow, when will you finish, mister?" Gupta stands there, his eyes full of contempt. "Just a useless repair boy. If you cannot even fix a screen, then don't dream of rising in this life." The space feels heavy. Kabir stops for a second. He wants to say something. Really. He wants to argue. He wants to prove that he is not useless like they think. But then, his eyes slowly look down, his hands full of rough skin, dirty with oil, and shaking. He stays silent, not because he has nothing to say, but because he starts to believe what they say is true. Kabir turns his head and looks at an old mirror on the wall. A mirror that is old, dusty, and full of cracks. In it is his own image, small, faded, and worthless. He looks at it for a long time, then slowly lowers his head. A thought passes through his mind, slowly but heavily. Maybe they are right. That day, Kabir did not say anything more. He finished the phone in silence, took the money, and left when the afternoon came. The city was still noisy, like every day. But in his mind, only those words remained repeating again and again like a scratch that could not be erased. He walked, not knowing where he was going, until he stopped in front of a small temple hidden in a busy street. No one called him inside, but nothing stopped him from stepping in. Kabir walked inside. Slowly. The space was strangely quiet. The noise outside seemed to disappear completely. Only a light smell of incense, and the soft evening light covered everything with a warm yellow color. Guruji was standing there. He did not ask anything. He did not look surprised. He just looked at Kabir for a moment, then quietly turned away. Kabir stood still. He did not know what to say. So many feelings were inside him, but he could not speak them out. Then, Guruji turned back. Not with advice, not with comfort. He gave Kabir a dirty cloth. "Clean it." Kabir paused. His eyes showed confusion. Guruji did not explain right away. He pointed to an old statue covered with dust. "What do you see?" Kabir looked, then answered softly, "A dirty statue." Guruji nodded. "No, the statue is not dirty." He paused for a moment. "It is just dust covering it." The space became silent again. Then he looked straight at Kabir. "You are the same." Kabir stood frozen. "You think you are weak because you let those bad words stay in your mind, like that dust." He put the cloth into Kabir's hand, more firmly. "Do not beg life to change. Clean the mirror." Kabir bent down and started to clean the statue. At first, slowly, carelessly, as if he still did not believe. But then, each movement became stronger, more firm, as if for the first time, he was trying to remove something, not only on the surface, but inside himself. Kabir left the temple that day, not carrying money, not carrying opportunity, but he carried a different thought, that the problem is not in the outside world, but inside himself. And for the first time, Kabir decided to try. The next day, he used all his savings to buy his first batch of earphones. That night, Kabir came home when it was already dark. No one asked him anything, but the air in the small house was so heavy it was hard to breathe. He put the bag on the table. Inside was the first batch of earphones, his new beginning. Kabir opened the box. One, then the second, then the third. He stopped. No need to check more. All of them were broken. No sound, no connection. The things that looked like hope were now just useless trash. The room was silent. Kabir did not shout. He did not break anything. He just sat there, not moving. In the corner, his father slowly sat on an old chair. He did not say anything. He just took out some small coins and slowly counted them. Each small sound echoed in the quiet space. No blame, but heavier than any blame. Kabir lowered his head. His hands tightened, shaking. At that moment, his mother walked closer. She did not ask about the earphones. She did not ask right or wrong. She gently held Kabir's hand. Warm, but shaking. Did you clean the mirror? Kabir did not answer. Or will you? Let the dust cover it again. That sentence was not loud, but it went deep inside him. She slowly took off her wedding ring, the ring that stayed with her for many years, through many hard times. She put it in Kabir's hand. Try again. No more words. Kabir looked at the ring for a long time. Then he took a deep breath. That night, there were no tears, only a weak yellow light and a decision. Kabir sat down. He opened each earphone, took it apart, checked it, fixed it. The first one failed. The second still did not work. But he did not stop. Hours passed. His eyes turned red. His hands were hurt. His back was tired. But this time, Kabir did not think about giving up. Each time he fixed one, even a small thing, he felt like something inside him was being cleaned. No more bad words. No more low self-esteem. Only action. When the morning was near, on the table, it was no longer a pile of trash, but things that started to work again. Kabir leaned back, breathing heavily. For the first time, after a long time, he did not feel useless anymore. Not because he succeeded, but because he did not give up. And maybe the mirror inside him became a little clearer. That night, Kabir did not become rich. No one knew what he did. No one clapped. But something had changed. The mirror inside him was no longer as unclear as before. 1 year passed. No miracle happened. No one suddenly gave Kabir a chance. No one came back to say sorry for their words. Life was still the same, but Kabir was not the same anymore. His shop was now brighter, cleaner. The items were arranged neatly. Customers were not many, but enough to continue. Everything was the result of many sleepless nights, many times cleaning the mirror that no one saw. Kabir no longer lowered his head when working. His hands were still rough, but no longer shaking. His eyes were still calm, but there was something different now. One afternoon when sunlight came through the glass, a man stopped in front of the shop. Rahul, the one who laughed the most when Kabir was insulted, the one who treated him like a joke. He stood there, not going in right away. His eyes moved around the shop, across the shelves, across the new sign. There was some surprise, some discomfort, and something like jealousy. Finally, Rahul walked in. Give me a charging cable. His voice was no longer proud like before. Kabir looked up. Just 1 second was enough to recognize him. But Kabir said nothing about the past. No reminder, no sarcasm. He simply stood up, took the item, checked it carefully, and gave it to Rahul like a normal customer. That silence made Rahul feel uncomfortable. He held the item, but did not leave. "I heard." Rahul hesitated. "You are hiring a delivery person." The space seemed to slow down. Kabir looked straight at him. No anger, no pride, only a strange calmness. "This job," Kabir said slowly, "needs an honest person." A short pause. "Can you do it?" Rahul did not answer right away. But this time, the one who lowered his head was not Kabir anymore. And maybe at that moment, Kabir understood that he was not only fixing broken phones, he had fixed himself. Kabir did not talk much about his journey, but what he did said everything. And then, time answered for him. Many years later, Kabir stood in front of a big building with his own name on it. It was no longer a small, dusty roadside repair shop, but a chain of stores across the city. Everything around him had changed. The space, the people, and his place in society. But Kabir still stood there quietly. No noise, no showing off. In his hand was something very familiar. The old mirror. The mirror that was once cracked, unclear, and showed a small and insecure person. Now it was clean. Kabir looked into it. No longer the boy who lowered his head before, no more avoiding fearful eyes, but a man with a strong look, deep and full of fire. He breathed out softly, not because he felt relaxed, but because he understood that the world never really changed how it saw him. It was just, he changed how he saw himself. You don't need to start with money. You don't need a perfect opportunity. The only thing you need is the courage to clean what is covering you. Kabir lowered the mirror. The light shined on him, showing a completely different face. Not because his situation changed, but because the inside changed first. And maybe the biggest journey of a person is never going out into the world, but having the courage to face and change yourself. You don't lose because you start low. You lose when you believe you will stay there forever. If you are feeling weak, if you think you are not good enough, not ready, then listen carefully. Maybe the problem is not your situation, but your mirror is too dirty. From today, do not wait for opportunities. Do not wait for others to accept you. Just start with one small thing, but do it until the end. Each time you do not give up is one time you are cleaning the mirror. And one day, when you look at yourself, you will realize the thing that changed your life is not the outside world, but yourself. If this story touches you, do not just watch and forget. Remember one thing: no one will come to save you, but you can save yourself.